SFUSD, that's the place to be. SFUSD, bienvenidos a Tijuana. SFUSD, everyone come and see. SFUSD, join our family. S is for students, F for families too. U is for united, talking about me and you. S for solidarity, D is for diversity. SFUSD.
Happy Friday, engineers! How's the end of the week treating you? Well, that doesn't sound too bad. I'm looking forward to a nice, restful weekend where I can spend some time thinking about new stories to act out with my shadow puppets. What are your plans for this weekend? Some of you are also planning on making stories for your shadow puppets? How cool! You're all such fun and exciting engineers. Are you ready to conclude our investigation? Great, let's reread my question that got this whole thing started. What can I use to make my shadow puppets better? So, what can I use to make my shadow puppets better? Yes, we determined that cardboard was best for the shadow puppets. What properties does the cardboard have? Great job! We figured that out on Tuesday when we tested the materials. And what did we determine on Wednesday? Yes, even though it wasn't a question, we determined which paper was best for the shadow puppet box. And yesterday, we decided what glue was best for supporting the puppets. Before I reveal how everything looks, let's make a conclusion in our notebooks for this investigation. So go ahead, take them out, write today's date, March 19th, 2021, the page number, and the title. Materials, conclusion. Huh? Right. So, I just said March 19, 2021. I believe this is page 29 for me. And materials, conclusion. Good thing I wrote material here. Conclusion. N. There we go. Wonderful job, engineers. We can now write an answer to the question. Let's write cardboard can be used to make a strong puppet. I like the way that sounds. Let's use a different color. Cardboard can be used to make a strong puppet. Period. We should add something about the stands. Maybe use cardboard and glue to make the stands? All right, let's add that. Use cardboard and glue to make, ooh, we should add stable stands, because that is another way, oops, that's an A, to say strong. Use cardboard and glue to make, oh, wet glue, to make stable stands. Ooh, I'm glad I'm rereading this. Should we also mention what we learned about the shadow box material? You're right, let's add, we learned that wax and printer paper are best for the shadows. I should say wax paper. That way we can remember what materials we used. All right, so the best printer paper and wax paper, oops, X, are best for making shadows. Printer paper and wax paper are best for making shadows. All right, engineers, we're almost done. And I wanted to show you how it all turned out by making a story with my puppets. Would you like to see and hear it? You're so wonderful. Well, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, engineers. All right. I hope y'all can see. Once upon a time, there was an astronaut teacher who wanted to go to the moon, but she needed to build a rocket. So she tried different materials. She tried the cardboard rocket, and it didn't really work. She tried the paper rocket, and it didn't really work. But then, when she made the metal rocket, she was able to go to the moon. And when she got there, she was so happy. And she lived happily ever after on the moon. The end. Did you enjoy the Shadow Puppet Show? Great, I'm glad you did. And guess what? You all helped me make it. This project was so fun. I think the best part was making and testing out all the different parts of the Shadow Puppet box. This concludes our investigation this week, but I have a feeling that we're not done with the Shadow Puppets. Please enjoy the rest of the show, engineers, and keep saving old boxes. You'll need them.
Hello, everyone! My name is Mr. Mansfield, and today we're going to be singing about, well, singing. How does your voice work? How do you know how to sing different notes? Why can some people sing higher notes and some people sing lower notes? Let's find out by singing my song, Singing is a Science. Singing is a science, so we're all scientists. We can make our voice produce a perfect matching pitch. Every voice is different, together we're a choir. Some voices sing lower notes and some voices sing higher. Sound is made from wiggles, but what wiggles for your voice? Well, open wide and take a look to find how we make noise. Down inside our throat, we have an organ called the larynx. That's where we find the vocal folds which make any note the brain thinks. Take your hand and very gently feel your throat. Can you feel a little bump there? That's where your larynx is. If you talk or sing, you can feel it buzzing or vibrating. Singing is a science, so we're all scientists. We can make our voice produce a perfect matching pitch. Every voice is different, together we're a choir. Some voices sing lower notes and some voices sing higher. The vocal folds open and close, controlling how we speak. The faster that they wiggle, the higher we're going to squeak. To sing the note A440 may be harder than I reckoned, 'cause that means that my vocal folds wiggle that many times per second. Singing is a science, so we're all scientists. We can make our voice produce a perfect matching pitch. Every voice is different, together we're a choir. Some voices sing lower notes and some voices sing higher. There's a lot of different body parts that help us sing a note. Muscles for our breathing and our lips and tongue and throat. But the larynx has the action where the vocal folds vibrate. So don't be shy to use your voice, 'cause I know you all sound great. No two voices are exactly the same. Little differences in the size and thickness of the vocal folds and other body parts control how high or low you sing. But no matter what, you all sound beautiful. Singing is a science, so we're all scientists. We can make our voice produce a perfect matching pitch. Every voice is different, together we're a choir. Some voices sing lower notes and some voices sing higher. Some voices sing lower notes and some voices sing higher. Wow, that was cool. Thanks for using your voice to sing about your voice. There are so many different ways to use your voice. Don't be afraid to express your thoughts and your feelings every way possible. A song, a whisper, or a shout. Until next time, stay safe, healthy, and happy, and of course, goodbye, everyone!
Hello, my name is Dr. Cylindra McRae, and I'm so excited to be here with you today to do a read aloud with the book titled One Love, based on a song by Bob Marley, adapted by Cedella Marley, and illustrated by Vanessa Branchley Newton, with permission from Chronicle Books. So let's get started. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel all right. One love, what my family gives to me. One love, what the flower gives the bee. One love, what Mother Earth gives the tree. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel all right. One heart, like the birds, I long to be free. One love, like the river runs to the sea. One heart, like the music, just feel the beat. Let's get together and feel all right. One love, when your hand reaches out for me. One heart, when we touch, a new world we'll see. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel all right. Thank you so much for joining me in today's Read Aloud. Until next time.
Peace everyone, it's Miss May from SF Ballet Dance in Schools and Communities program. I hope you all have been taking great care and are ready to dance today. In honor of Women's History Month and in celebrating women in science, I want to shine a light on an incredible woman of color making history as we speak. She is none other than the one and only Ruby Ibarra, a proud Pinay, a term we use for Filipinas, who makes music to speak on social justice issues, bridging the culture she was born into in the Philippines to her identity as a Filipina American. Most people know her as a rapper who speaks on the immigrant experience, but during the day, Ruby Ibarra is actually a scientist working on COVID-19 test kits and a COVID-19 vaccine right here in the Bay Area. She is also the co-founder of Pinay's Rising, a scholarship program for Pinays and Filipinx folks in higher education, arts, and activism. Now, as we have been learning together, every force has a strength, gentle or strong, and a direction. An object will only move to the desired distance and direction with the right amount of force. In that sense, I see Ruby Ibarra as a force with immense strength and purposeful direction. The way she moves in the world to address inequities through her music and understand how the world works through science is mind-blowing to me. She is truly a role model for all young brown girls and is a beautiful example of what kind of impact you can have on your communities when you are truly focused on movement building and committed to the greater good of humanity. So today, we are going to focus on moving with strength and purpose. Let's take a few breaths together before we dive in. Feeling your feet planted in the earth, bringing your energy from the ground up and inhaling. And exhaling with a sigh, pushing it out. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale with a sigh. And last one, inhale. And releasing, and shaking it out. Ha, ha. So when I say move with strength, what happens in your body? Your muscles might tense up, right? Your hands might turn into fists. In general, there is more force between your bones and muscles that create what one might call stronger movements. How about when I say move with purpose? That one might be a little harder to figure out because it's not just a physical thing. Purpose comes from here and here. Purpose is really the thing or the energy, one might say, that drives you to move in the direction that you want to. If I tell you, okay, now just dance everywhere and don't care about what happens. Your dance might look a little wild and all over the place, and that's okay. But if I say, great, now move with strength and purpose, something happens in your body. There is more connection between your mind and your heart and your body in motion. Perhaps your movement becomes sharper or with more emotion and feeling. When we listen to music as dancers, we usually want to dance with the music, to the rhythm. Music can give us a certain energy and sound, which then influences how we move. In the song Us by Ruby Ibarra, featuring Rocky Rivera, Classy, and Faith Santilia, what many would say is the Pinay anthem, there are two lines in the chorus in Filipino where Classy raps, Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. Which translates to, Island woman rise, nothing can stop you. Brown, brown woman rise, know your roots. Let's run it, shall we? And as you explore your freestyle movement, think about strength and purpose.
Your DNA contains building blocks made from the mud of over 500 years of resistance and survival. And when you are ready, sis, we'll be right here, right here, right here, right here.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak.
Thank you all so much. We just explored how you can take actions on things important to you and create art and ideas about meaningful topics. I hope you enjoy the rest of your program and have a great weekend ahead. Take care. Till next time.
Hi friends, my name is Mary Fabs Guillory and I'm the teacher librarian at Dr. Charles Drew Elementary in the Bayview. I'm so excited to be here and to read this book with you today. It's called Little P and it's written by Amy Krauss Rosenthal and illustrated by Jen Corris with the permission of Chronicle Books. This is the story of Little P, Mama P, and Papa P. Little P was a happy little guy. He liked to do a lot of things. He liked rolling down hills, for example, super fast. He liked hanging out with his pea pals. Like they're swinging together, playing hopscotch together. That looks like fun. He liked it when Papa P came home at the end of the day. Papa P would fling Little P off his spoon high into the air, and Little P would scream, "Again! Again!" At bedtime, Little P very much liked snuggling with Mama P and hearing stories about what Mama P was like when she was a little P. But there was one thing Little P did not like. Uh-oh, what do you think it was? Let's see if you're right. Candy. That's what you have to eat for dinner every night when you're a P. Candy, candy, candy. Is that what you were thinking? That's not what I was thinking. Monday, red candy. Tuesday, orange candy. Wednesday, yellow candy. Thursday, purple and pink polka dotted candy. Friday, striped candy. Saturday, swirly candy. Sunday, rainbow candy. Little P hated all of it. He's like, no candy. If you want to grow up to be a big, strong P, you have to eat your candy, Papa P would say. If you don't finish your candy, then you can't have dessert, Mama P would say. How many pieces do I have to eat? Eat 5 pieces and you can have dessert. 5 pieces, he whined. 5 pieces, they chimed. 1. Yuck. 2. Blech. 3. 4. Blech. 5 pieces of candy. Now can I have dessert? Yes, now you can have dessert, said Mama P and Papa P. Little P couldn't wait to see what it was. If he had candy for dinner, what do you think his dessert's going to be? Let's see if you're right. Spinach, squealed Little P. My favorite. Little P licked his dessert plate clean. Yum, yum, extra yum. And they lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed that silly story. I know I did. I wonder, what fun stories could you write about food? Maybe you can write one about your favorite food, or maybe you can write a silly story about food you don't even like to eat. Well, happy reading and happy writing.
Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad that every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad every little cell in my body is well.
Oh, hey, there you are. Hey, scientists, it's me, Jesse. Welcome back to Neighborhood Nature. Today, we're at Heron's Head Park looking for something really big. It's actually not an animal or a plant.
Hey, Jesse, I found it.
You found it, Marina?
Yeah, come check it out.
Let's go take a look.
It's the Eco Center. Hey, look, there's Miguel.
Hello everybody, welcome to Heron's Head Park. My name is Miguel and I'm the Eco Center Manager.
Hi Miguel, thank you so much for having us here at Heron's Head Park. We'd love to learn more about what the Eco Center is.
So the Eco Center is a sustainably built educational center that focuses on building community and teaching youth about the environment through workshops on native plants, nature walks, cleanup events, and public programs.
That's awesome. What makes the Eco Center so special?
What makes the Eco Center special is that it acknowledges the environmental justices in the Baby Use Hunters Point community. The Eco Center was built by Literacy for Environmental Justice to be sufficient, resilient, and resourceful. There are actually some unique features here at the Eco Center. For example, the Eco Center has a lot of high ceilings and big windows. This allows for a lot of natural sunlight to come in. The Eco Center also has solar panels and solar batteries. That way we don't have to rely on power plants for our electricity.
And another question I have for you is, what is a living roof?
The Eco Center has a living roof for a variety of reasons. It provides habitat for some of the wildlife here at Herons Head Park. It reduces storm runoff water by absorbing it in the soil. The living roof also provides insulation to the building, keeping us warm.
What is an off-the-grid building?
An off-the-grid building is a structure that does not depend on public utilities like electricity or sewage. So for example, here on the Eco Center, we use solar panels to generate electricity and power the building. Also, the Eco Center has an on-site wastewater treatment facility that treats gray water, and we use that water to water our California native garden outside.
It's time for an Eco Fact.
Did you know that the Eco Center produces less than a kitchen-sized garbage bag full of landfill waste in a year? How much trash do you produce in 1 year? How about in a week? What about a day? Try to keep track. For this week, can you try to produce less than 1 bag of waste? If you think this is easy, try to produce less waste for the whole month. How can people practice being waste-free or produce less waste during their day-to-day lives? One way to do this is by using reusable products. An example of reusable products are reusable water bottles, reusable containers, reusable bags, and anything else that is not one-time use plastic.
So come on out and visit Herons Head Park, and if you're ever in the area, check out what programming is happening at the Eco Center.
Thank you, Miguel, for showing us this awesome location. Hopefully you can come visit Herons Head Park and take a look at the Eco Center sometime.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video.
Catch us next time on Neighborhood Nature.
Hello, I'm Superintendent Dr. Vincent Matthews of the San Francisco Unified School District. It made me so happy to spend time with you today. I hope you had fun too.
What did you make on the show today? Submit your content here using the QR code or go to bit.ly, bit.ly/SFUSD, yes, why yes, and watch all of our episodes at sfusd.edu/SF loves learning.
And now it's time to say goodbye. So let's sing our goodbye song. For this song, you have to use your whole body. Will you sing it with me? Are you ready? Wave high, wave low. For now, it's time to go. Wave your elbows, wave your toes, wave your tongue, and wave your nose. Wave your knees, wave your lips, blow a kiss with your fingertips. Wave your ears, wave your hair, wave your belly, and wave your derriere. Wave your chin, wave your eye. For now it's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye.
SFUSD, that's the place to be. SFUSD, bienvenidos a Tijuana. SFUSD, everyone come and see. SFUSD, join our family.